Audio production review. Audio production review with C-Bass. Audio production review. Audio production review with C-Bass.
Okay. It's the audio production review by C-Bass. And on this track, we're going to be reviewing Flora, My Flower by Davido. The song was produced by Fresh, something that Davido had to bring in the DMW team on. That's his Davido Music Worldwide label mates. He brought them on the song. Let's go straight down into the little breakdown before we go into other instrumental breakdowns, mixing and mastering and vocal breakdowns. Let's start with the basics of the song. The song has a color or a hint of Davido's fire. The genre is Afro pop. It has this highlight feel to it too. The song structure is modern. It moves from an intro to a verse 1 to a chorus, to a verse 2 to a chorus and another chorus, then to an outro. The energy of the song is really high, and it's, in fact, Davido started at a very high energy level, moved it all the way down to the end of the song. That's not really easy to do, so that's a good one. Loudness is -8 LUFs, -8 loudness unit relative to full scale. Tempo is 106 beats per minute. Average tempo for an Afro pop song. Let's go on to the instrumental. Talk about the bass, percussions, drums, and some other things. Let's start with the bass. The bass is a delightful walking bass line. It has a hint of bass synth in it. Percussions or perks from sounds of conga, shakers, mallets, claves, wood blocks, and etc. Some other things. Drums, constant controlling bass kick. Floor toms have very heavy use. Well-placed rolls can also be aware and also noticed on the song. The keys, there's a distinct sweet piano variants were used for vamps, melody, and rhythms. The guitar in the song is, and the multi-guitar use is very, very proficient. I would say striking multi-guitar use on this song and solos. A lot of hammer-ons here and there scattered all over the song. Really made the song quite exciting. Strings soft, backing the song at needed places. Moving on to the synth. Synth is soft, brass woodwind. There's a flute variant that was used partially. There's also some artificial sounds / effects, some rising sounds there, well reverb to give a surround effect, hint of modulated processed slides, vocals, and some other foreign sounds that are not so natural to the ear or ears. Let's talk about the main vocal. Main vocal is Davido's voice. It's very audible and clean. Backup vocals is like Davido. It's more or less like multiple vocals from or by different DMW label mates. I think Miracle and the rest. Multiple ad-libs as well were placed in needed areas. Let's talk about the mix. Compression. The song and instruments appear well compressed, having very little headroom. Let's break down the EQ spectrum. 0 to 500 Hz, very active signals in that region. There's a punchy rise in some areas, especially when the kick and the bass come in. Usually happens like that. 500 to 2 kilohertz. Quite a number of MIDI instruments on this song. A lot of MIDI instruments. But normal peaks were observed in this area. Most of them were close to 10 dB, 8 dB thereabout on the EQ spectrum. 2 kilohertz to 5 kilohertz, well filtered peaks in this region. 5 kilohertz to 20 kilohertz, tapered off high frequencies in that area. Reverb is smooth and wide. The delay also had a smooth use and was sweetly heard in parts of the chorus and verses. Stereo / pan effects, good balance of stereo effects, I would say. Mastering dynamics. Let's move on to the mastering. Mastering dynamics was very solid. I think Mix Monster did this mix and mastering. So the mastering dynamics is solid. The multi-band dynamics is given very good pass mark. Bass, mids, and tops are well balanced. Clipping and distortion, my meters are happy here. I really don't have any clipping slash distortion while working on the song. Do feel free to leave your comments wherever you can, wherever you find possible. I'm on Instagram at tbase, and please follow the APR podcast on all social media platforms. Thank you very much for listening. It's the end of the audio production review for this track. I hope this information has been helpful and useful to you. Please do well to follow APR Podcast, that is APRPODCAST, and Tbase, that is TBEIZ, on all social media platforms. Thank you so much for listening. Stay tuned for more.
Audio production review. Audio production review with Tbase. Audio production review. Audio production review with Tbase.